friends, yes, welcome to another episode of Nintendo Nightcap, bringing you all the latest Nintendo news. And today it's insane because we got all the massive news. Firstly, the Switch continues to sell bucket loads. We're going to look at Nintendo's latest financials. Secondly, Furukawa, Nintendo's president himself, says all these leaks about Switch 2, it being shown at Gamescom, all lies according to him. We're going to get into that. And then lastly, the big one, because Legend of Zelda has been confirmed by Nintendo to be getting a live action movie release. Yes! So we're going to get into all those bits of news. But before we do, if you like what you see, you like the content, why not then consider hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell? Helps us out. And then pull up a chair right there as we delve into today's first story, which is, yes, the Switch continues to sell every bit of ounce that it can, selling now 132 million units. Not just that, Nintendo confirmed that the Tears of the Kingdom has now sold almost 20 million units. In fact, in all likelihood, it's probably sold more because the financial sales goes up to the end of September, I believe, so it's probably surpassed 20 million. Also, they confirmed that Pikmin 4 has sold 2.46 million, which apparently is the most in the series, which makes me sad because it's good that it's the most in the series, but surely it should be selling more than that. Pikmin 4 is my game of the year. Nonetheless, good news for Nintendo. Mario Wonder, for its part, has sold in just 2 weeks 4.3 million copies, making it the fastest selling Super Mario game. So very good news indeed. As I said, the Switch has now sold 132 million. These numbers are so good, in fact, that Nintendo has raised its predictions for the financial year, saying the Switch is going to sell, according to them, an additional 15 million units, meaning it will be at what then? 147 million. Currently, the original DS is at 154 million units, and the PS2 stands first on the list of highest selling consoles with 155 thereabouts. So if they do manage to sell that 15 million extra consoles, which is by the end of the financial year, which is April, it will be in a good pace to catch up to the PS2. Will it do it? I'm not so sure myself. They are banking on more and more people buying Mario Wonder this holiday season, and therefore consoles. They see it as an evergreen title. Of course, they see the same for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And they also did mention that a lot of the sales for these Mario games came from the Mario movie itself, which of course went on to make over $1 billion at the box office. So awesome news overall for Nintendo, looking very healthy. But we want to look to the horizon. What is after the Switch? So we're going to get into that right now, because next up, President of Nintendo Shuntaro Furukawa is calling all you leakers liars for claiming that Nintendo themselves had been showing the Switch 2 behind closed doors at Gamescom. Yes, you heard it right. You might remember the rumor a while ago. I think Eurogamer also spouted this rumor that Nintendo had been indeed showing the Switch 2 behind closed doors at Gamescom and was showing developers footage of Breath of the Wild running 4K and 60, as well as the Unreal 5 engine demo of the Matrix Resolutions, I can't remember. Nonetheless, all of that is a pack of lies, apparently. No, he says that is not true. And also the rumors that were talking about a 3DS shell-like console, Switch 2, that breaks in two and allows you to play it separately. All of that is not accurate either, says the big man. Now, is this true? Or is he just covering himself because he wants, of course, the Switch to sell big numbers during the holiday season, which is, of course, upon us right now? It's hard to say. There has been a hell of a lot of rumors circling every day, down from what the demos that they're showing developers, the fact that it's at Gamescom, what form factor it's going to take, what games are going to appear on it, loads, what chips are going to be inside the console. There's been a hell of a lot of rumors coming out every single day. For my part, I actually don't believe Nintendo's president right now. I actually do believe he's trying to deflect. I don't know if it's going to be a 3DS shell type thing that breaks in two. But there was a hell of a lot of confirmation about the fact that it was shown at Gamescom to developers. And I like to think when Eurogamer gets included in these things, I tend to believe it. I almost just see this as Furukawa himself trying to control the rumors, bring expectation down, and as I said, protect the momentum that the Switch has going into the holiday season. build the hype around the fast-selling Mario Wonder, continue sales of Tears of the Kingdom, and get as much sales as they can for that possibly. And then in the new year, they will be in a position to control the narrative around the successor to the Switch, and they can do it their way without having, leakers ruin everything for them, telling us what chips are going to be in the machine, what games, what price point, everything. So I think that's what they want to do. He wants to just control the narrative as much as he can do. But, that's what I think. What do you think? Do you believe him? Do you think he's telling the truth? Do you think leakers have been telling lies this whole time and they have no idea what they're talking about? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Right, last story for today. The big one is here! Legend of Zelda! Yes! I've been waiting decades for this! But it is now the day to announce Legend of Zelda will be getting a live-action adaptation. This is confirmed by Nintendo themselves. More importantly, by Miyamoto himself, the director and creator of Legend of Zelda. This is a momentous occasion, you heard me right? Live action. A lot of people, a lot of rumors, came out and said that it was going to be an animated feature, but no, Miyamoto himself came out on Twitter to announce the film, and we got some more details about who's producing it, who's directing it, and who's writing it. So very exciting stuff. So we can go straight over to see what Miyamoto said on Twitter, which was, "This is Miyamoto. I have been working on the live action film of The Legend of Zelda for many years now with Avid Arad-san, who has produced many mega hit films." We're going to get into those films in a minute, yo. "I have asked Avid-san to produce this film with me, and we have now officially started the development of the film with Nintendo itself heavily involved in the production." You'd hope so. "It will take time until its completion, but I hope you look forward to seeing it." As he mentioned there, Avid Arad is a massive producer who has indeed been involved in massive hits, including the original Spider-Man trilogy, also the ones with Andrew Garfield, and the ones with Tom Holland. So a high pedigree indeed. But what about the director? What about indeed Mr. Wes Ball? Well, he is the director of the Maze trilogy and the upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And even the screenwriter himself has worked on some high-profile projects, because it's Mr. Derek Connolly, who has worked on the Jurassic World trilogy, Detective Pikachu, Skull Island, and Rise of the Skywalker. So as I said, pretty huge pedigree across the board for this production. As I said, most people might, well, not most people, but a lot of people might be a bit miffed, even a little bit disappointed that it's not an animated film. I myself am very excited for this. This is a much riskier production to take on, but they have a lot of talent on board. And as I said, Avid Arad is a huge producer, and having worked on all the Spider-Man movies, that is going to kickstart the rumor mill about who is going to be playing Link. Will it be Spider-Man's very own Tom Holland? Who knows? Will it be Emma Watson playing Zelda? And who will be playing Ganon himself? For my pick, I've got Michael Fassbender, but I have no idea. I haven't thought about it that long. This news is brand new. But let me know what you think. This film is being made with Sony. Bit weird, bit ironic if you think. But I'm very, very excited. That is all the news we have for now. I expect we're going to get little tidbits from Nintendo. No doubt we're going to get loads of rumors on the internet. And who knows, maybe we'll get some news at the Video Game Awards. Who knows? But let me know what you think. Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Did you want an animated, or do you want a film in the mode of like Game of Thrones? I know that's a show, but nonetheless, you get my drift. Let me know, who do you want to play Link? Who do you want to play Zelda? And who do you see playing Ganon? Who's going to do the music? I have no idea. Let me know. This is very exciting. I will keep you up to date as it comes in. There'll be another Nintendo Nightcap video tomorrow with all the latest Nintendo's news. So until then, my good friends, have an awesome one. Bye.